over.
Yeah,
she crossed over immediately.
Trust
but
me.
She comes and visits you quite often.
My mother was, when I was a little kid, she would double lock the door. You know, the old San Francisco houses, and she'd be gone with her boyfriend on the bike.
Like to stay
when I'm
here
7 years old and there be a microwave dinner, TV dinner, and I'm fine. She's all, you can handle yourself.
You'll be good.
This is interesting, and this happens all the time. I mean, is it a good thing for you or a bad thing for you? Or does it piss you off sometimes that I don't want to be left alone?
I will tell you, it's kind of a curse and a blessing at the same time.
Okay.
Because it's something
You're nodding your head.
turn
Why?
around.
Do you see this stuff a lot?
I can see things. I get things that will show up and whatnot, and it can sometimes scare me. It can sometimes break my heart to see things. It's not always pleasant. It's sometimes.
So are you seeing anybody now?
Oh, I see people walking down here all the time, and I'm trying to figure out if they're real or fake. I'm trying to figure out what they are.
And how did you? But have you had this all your life? That's what I'm curious about.
So as a kid,
I'm sorry I'm asking these questions, but you got to understand,
No, that's fine.
I have an audience, and I know there's people out there who are like, well, how?
Well, see, as a kid and as a young adult, I thought I was the weirdo. I thought I was telling her. I thought I was just this weird kid who just could do and see things that nobody else. As a kid, I had an imaginary friend named Buddy that I knew was tangible. He would help me.
And you had
with
an
cards.
imaginary friend too. Yes.
And as I got a little older, my mom one day said, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "Oh, that's my friend Buddy." And my mom point blank said, "Don't ever utter that name again in this house."
Okay.
And I was like, well, "Okay." And a few years after that, so my mom came and said, "Just so you know, my little brother was Raymond Jr. They called him Buddy. Don't mention it from my grandma and grandpa. You're seeing him. There's something special about you." And
there's got to be some reason, and I'm saying this as a logical way, and agree with you. There's a reason why you have this.
Well,
or is this supposed to be part of life? Because
this is part of life.
I mean,
to be honest.
we're going to live, we're going to die. Something happens, and people are scared of dying. And you know what I mean? I mean, it seems like.
But we're afraid of what we don't understand.
Exactly.
That's our human nature.
I've got to be honest. It seems like more living is more hell than it is dying.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the living than the dead.
Well, because my hands hurt sometimes, my back hurts. I wake up with headaches. I'm getting old. My back starts to hurt. I don't know what's going to happen. Do I not feel that when I'm dead? It seems like it's a party over there. Do you know what I mean? But we don't know. Where are we going to go? Or does it all end? And that's what people are scared of. And that's why I believe they're skeptics.
Folks like me, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid of leaving people.
So if people want to catch your older episodes, is it online? Do you have a website set up?
Yeah. Well, so the website is actually getting, you can go to the UPRN Talk Radio Network. UPRN talkradio.com. And you can also, we're on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, you name it, we're out on just about every platform.
That's awesome. Hey, I don't want to keep you guys. I can go on for hours with you guys. Let's have another drink.
Absolutely. I got one right ready.
And then we are going to go up to...
I'm already ready.
We're going to go up to... where are we going?
We are going up to Partrick Road here in Napa.
So this is a hot spot.
Yeah, I will tell you one quick story. So growing up, Partrick Road
and this is in Napa?
Yes, has an old cemetery on the property.
So we're going on a cemetery.
Well, we can't get to the cemetery anymore because now it's private property. Now they've stopped anybody from going up there. But I used to hang up there. You know, I used to hang out there as a kid. And
drinking and meeting with the guys?
Well, I didn't drink back then, but I just kind of went there to meditate and hang out. And I was kind of one of those weird kids. I got along with everybody, but
were you
really
goth when you were a little girl? Younger?
Well, I was really weird. Nobody could figure me out because I was...
What is it called?
An emo.
Emo,
yeah.
Okay.
No, I wasn't any of that. It was kind of weird because I was a cheerleader, on the weekends. I was in a little gang. Nobody, I dressed all in black and hung out in the cemetery. Nobody really knew how to understand me. I was one of those kids.
I don't know, but that's kind of hot, dude.
You know?
I'm really into those, the girl from Garbage. What's her name? Who's the lead singer from Garbage? Shirley Manson. No. Shirley Manson. That's hot.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you're doing good.
All right. Well, as long as I'm in the hotness area,
so this place, you went up there.
Yeah. So I used to hang out there, and that's also where the whole rebob, phenomena came. Flying monkeys.
The flying monkeys, but then they use that to is it a myth or is it real?
Well, they say it's a myth, but a lot of people have seen them. Devin, have you ever seen the rebobs up on Partrick Road?
Not here.
Not here. I've never seen them up there, and I used to hang up there all the time.
I see them on my bedroom all the
know?
time.
I may see them after a few more of these, but we'll be have the
Hold on, I'm
flying
gonna make it
monkey.
funny. I see them in my bedroom. There you go. I got you down, Devin. There we go. All right. So
In my bedroom.
there you go. So we're gonna go up to the name of the place again.
Patrick Road.
All right. We'll be there next. Hopefully, I'll be alive with Paul.
Oh, we'll keep you safe.
All right.
So that's a spiritualist. We sat down with them. They explained everything in detail with us. Now, if you want to comment or you have any ideas about the show or what your thoughts, always on social media at Your Nerd Side. Let's get into the actual ghost hunt. We're up in the hills of Napa. And let me paint a little picture for you. All right. This is how it was. They took us to the edge of Napa and we all got in one car and we drove up for the longest time through the smallest, windiest hills. They were so dark and it started getting... The road got smaller and smaller and smaller as we drove up farther and farther in the hills, and it got darker. We parked the car, got out. We had Paul from TuneIn was with us, actually carrying recording equipment, taking pictures so we can see if we can get any orbs, and we're going to post a lot of those pictures on there. And then we had spiritualists come out with us, set up all their meters and all that stuff, but it's pitch black. Now, we do catch some voices, and I hear some noise. We're going to stop down when we hear those noises, and we're going to play it back for you. So you be the judge of it. AMV is sitting here listening with me, too. She's in the studio getting ready to listen with us. Let's get into the actual ghost hunt. Here we go.
Where exactly are we? Where are we?
We're at the top of Patrick Road in Napa, California.
And why did you guys bring me here?
Well, this is known for a lot of spirit activity as well as the rebob.
The Reebok. Okay,
Phenomena.
so we were at a bar, and some guy was trying to sell me that shirt. The place he sent, he goes, "You gotta get your Reebok shirt, dude." Reebok.
Rebob?
the
Yeah.
Rebobs.
It's Reebok.
They're well known
Rebob.
here.
You said Rebob. Is that the guy she dated? You
The guy I let go.
Over and over again.
I killed him. Sorry, I buried him up here.
The Tribob.
Try Bob, kill Bob, whatever. We're all here.
I gotta say something, and I know we're up here, and it is pitch black, dark up here in these hills. But you two together are like a morning show, a morning zoo crew. I think I peed in the back of your car a few times, so I'm so sorry. Okay.
Well, thank you for that.
I have Depends in my purse if you know,
All right.
on the way back.
It's fine. It's fine. So we're up here, and then what can you show me up here? What can we find? I mean, it is so quiet. All I hear is crickets. Mm-hmm. I hear my pacemaker, and somebody just peed. I can hear that. It's so quiet up here. What are we going to do first? Show me what we can do.
Okay, well...
We'll try a little equipment.
Yeah.
Try a little.
And are you seeing anything by chance? Are you feeling anything?
I'm not feeling anything yet, but as soon as we get set up and we're ready, we should be.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can actually call upon things and ask things to come forward. I would tell you, I have been coming here since I was a very young child, so there's definitely activity up here.
So, so you were using this little device. It's in a circle earlier.
REM pod?
Okay. So what exactly is this?
Okay, REM pod reads electromagnetic frequency. It reads your energy, okay? And so I'm similar to a K2 meter, but the difference is that if you go close to it, like you can hold a K2 meter in your hand, it won't go off. Okay. But if you go close to it, it will light up. It'll read your electromagnetic energy. And theory is that ghosts give off an electrical signature, so we should be able to read that signature with devices that read electricity. And that's basically the theory on most of the tools that we use. They're all reading some kind of electrical charge.
Okay. All right. So we have it in the middle. Let it roll. Let me hold this because Paul's holding the other mic and you're making noise and banging. I'm going to hold this. I have to because he's drunk and he's all, "Hey, let's do this. Hey, Aaron, I'm fine over here." All right, let's be serious. I'll be serious. No more joking around because I really want this to work out. I got to paint a scenery for you guys. These guys took me up a road that I thought I was going to die on. It was no roads, nothing. We're in the deepest part of, I don't know. I just want to play a banjo right now. It's really up here.
Yeah, it's like, this is one of those roads you go to get lost.
Okay. So
Thank goodness you got tour guides to know what the hell we're doing.
That's it. We're here for Friday the 13th.
Jason's not here. Don't worry about Jason.
and we are actually just using a cell phone flashlight for light. Yeah. Anything you guys see there, huh?
So, what do you got here?
So that right there is that there is a 2-in-1 basically. What this does, it tells me the temperature. It's got a digital readout for temperature there. So if there's a fluctuation in temperature, it's like we said that spirits will actually cause cold. They will, because they're taking the energy out of the air. It'll actually cause it.
Ooh-wee.
Cheers.
I'm getting. Ooh, I gotta walk like that.
Yeah.
So where are we getting this from? What's going on with the little meter right there?
That could be what? Okay, well that's not. Okay, so it's not.
We're getting
So
hits.
something is, we're getting hits here. Somebody's here with us. It's
We
not.
definitely have someone here.
This is going off big time.
Yeah, it's going off by itself.
Can I go near it, or is that bad?
No,
you can go
do
near it.
anything.
All right.
Literally, unless you touch that, you're not going to set it off.
Okay.
The fact that it's going off like that is there's definitely.
Paul, you running any footage on this, buddy?
It's like, oh yeah.
For it to be doing
Not
that,
really.
that's a lot. Would you hold my flashlight? Because I'm going to bring up the rods, those glow-in-the-dark
Yeah.
rods, so they can
Okay.
see that as well.
Okay.
Anyway, so what that
That's
does is
crazy.
it's also got K2 built into it. So K2, like your little K2 meter, will be built in, but there's also a digital readout for temperature.
Okay.
So there's a fluctuation in temperature that can sometimes mean that we are not here alone.
Okay, so what we're looking at right now is it's a circle device, and it lights up right now. Now, does it really work when you talk and ask them to?
Let's try it.
I mean, does that work?
Okay.
It does work. All
The
right.
spirit who's here, who's lighting up the REM pod, which is this circle thing that looks like a birthday cake, lights up. Can you do it again for us, please? Just go ahead and light it all up crazy like you were doing.
You can actually, that little antenna that's sticking up there, you can go and try to touch it, and that should put off the lights. There you go. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm stopping down the show because, as you just heard, Christina asked a spirit that was out in the woods with us to touch the meter. Okay? And it did go off, but I'm going to play it one more time. Listen to this.
You can actually, that little antenna that's sticking up there, you can go and try to touch it, and that should put off the lights. There you go. Thank you.
Sounds like the voice is saying, like, I think that's supposed to move or that's supposed to move. I swear to you, we didn't edit it. I just raised the volume. One more time, just the part where it's, can you just get that part? It's supposed to move. One more time right now. One more time. What do you guys think? Do you see what I mean? Let's get back to more of the ghost hunt.
Okay, so what I want you to, can you do me a favor? We have 4 different lights on here. Can you just light up one? Can you just light up the green one for me? Thank you.
Wow, the green one lit up.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Jeez, I'm buzzing.
All right, can you turn it off, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
See? Pretty cool, right?
Yes.
Is this your way
So
of
the
saying
green
it?
light, I'm sorry, I'm watching this and I'm not explaining to the audience. The green light went off because, I got to be honest, we're going to edit this out. I just kind of got scared right there. In the pants a little bit.
We got you.
So the meter right now just went off and everything he just asked, Devin asked for, it just happened. Okay, so.
And there's 4 different colored lights, so your listeners know.
Okay.
And so we asked specifically for the green light to
Yeah.
go on, and that's the only one that ended up popping up at the solid at the end.
Okay, so with that, possibly right now as we're talking, and I can't hear anything in my headphones, but I am rolling tape, there could possibly be sounds in the background of some kind of talking. So we're going to go back in this audio, and when I find it, I'm going to go back. What'd you say?
Even, these
Even the rods
say
said yes.
The rods. He has the other rods we used earlier.
Yeah,
2,000
Okay.
rods, yes. These I just have. They happen to have a little bit of neon in them, so that way in the dark you can actually see what you're doing. What was that?
Sound like a cat.
Is that a cat? Okay.
So we're looking at where our cars are parked. It's completely black, and it's dark. Trees all around us. We're up way in the hills. Way in the, where are we? What?
They're not going to come near us.
Thank God. Just make
Now, what do you feel?
Well, we definitely have things around here.
But do you feel anything?
Oh, yeah, I definitely feel
So
things.
what are you feeling?
I feel the spirit of a man.
A man right
Yes,
now.
absolutely.
Is he a good man or a bad man?
No, good. I
He's
don't get
good.
anything bad. Yeah,
So he's
I
a
don't get
nature.
anything
Is he a nature person that
Just
lived
somebody
here?
who's wandering around. I
He's
would
just-
expect that he's probably from one of these properties around here.
And he probably passed away here years ago.
We're
Okay.
just
he's
trying to
good.
see what we're doing.
He just wants to see what we're doing. And does he realize that we're trying to feel him to see what's going on, or he
No.
doesn't know?
Just
Now, does it bother?
He's checking out us.
Does it? So, if I asked him again, could you please touch the little the rod on top? Would he do it?
Go ahead.
And what other color? There's purple in there, or
No,
blue?
there's blue, there's red,
Uh-huh.
there's green, and there's